go on YouTube and you getting play calls, and
Ike is
you
that
only
sour
beating
head.
me. You
Honestly,
beat me by
this is
3
what comes
points.
with it, bro.
You beat me by 3 points. It don't make sense. That means you're really trash. If you didn't have YouTube to back you up, you'll be blown out.
So G-Wa, who should be getting blown out because they using
No,
you?
I
But
think
if they have YouTube, who be getting blown out? I want you to talk about it. Preach, brother.
For
no,
one, I played Dama. He admits he goes on YouTube. I zipped him with backup.
yeah.
I mean,
I think a lot of people use YouTube. I don't know necessarily what they look for on YouTube or why people feel like YouTube is the place to resort.
Back to what Ben had a great point. Every play is on YouTube. You could go to YouTube and go, yo, halfback power, and it'll bring up something from halfback power. So YouTube
Really?
yeah, like everything. You can look up anything on YouTube. Like everything is on YouTube. You can sit there and go, I'm just giving an example. You can put in aggressive catch cheese on YouTube, and it'll show you how to aggressive. Everything is on YouTube. Everything. So
No, but I was playing Dama today. It was 3rd and 28. He goes to wide receiver. I didn't get into that thinking he was going to run a screen. 38. You need 28 yards. You're going to earn these 28 yards. I went into a double zone defense, and I used it my middle linebacker. I went to a dime defense, right? The play he did was some kind of play action, a crossing route where the wide receiver on the left bumped off the man pulling the other wide receiver on the right, covering that zone, and the safety, after he bumped that cornerback, he bumped the safety. So now this man is wide open. If I wouldn't have been using, he would have had a touchdown. Ain't nobody gonna tell me
what you preaching about?
Take it off though. I'm a little tired.
What you preaching about? I'm sorry, G. Keep going.
That's not a normal play on YouTube. That's a money play.
I mean, at the end of it all, I always tell everybody the same thing. Like it's never gonna be able to be proven that people going on YouTube. We know some people admit it. It's just honestly something at this point. Everybody just gotta play through.
But it's I don't know how you probably could tell that one uses YouTube, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, like people won't admit it. So I commend the people that do. However,
but that's why you gotta respect Dama. He admits he goes on YouTube, so you already know what you're going up against when you play him.
yeah, I mean, but this guy has been doing bad this year. Like I don't know if it's the coach team or if it's just the I don't know what it is, but he's done really bad this year.
I was watching G-Wa stream yesterday. He caught a pick 6 on G-Wa on the goal line. It was pretty. It was pretty.
G-Wa, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it was pretty. That was a pretty pick. Wait, hold on. Why can they talking about?
Let's talk about users that we don't really talk about, like Beaches.
Okay, Beaches. I have you.
Heavy,
He on the
like,
docket.
yo,
He on the docket.
He
Because
be talking like he making playoffs. He
Beaches.
be at Fox leg.
No,
He
yeah,
be
to Beaches, you asked for this division. And you have yet to prove why you wanted to be in this division. I don't know if you're in this division to mess with Fox, but the way I'm looking at it, was Jay is on the move right now. He ain't even worried about nobody. Fox on the move right now, and it's just you and Bo down there. Now with me in my division, yeah, I'm getting stopped.
He not down there with Bo. Bo was lost. Bo was lost down.
You know, Bo don't even post settings. So I'd be like, this guy just.
Bo, you just look at the dogs.
What Beaches
that's Bo.
Beaches
I think is
7-7.
with yeah, he front with borderline right now.
Yeah, he's not. I don't know what's. I don't know what's up.
Y'all don't think he ever making playoffs?
I think Beaches make playoffs.
Well,
I think Beaches Beaches. If you notice, like you know how they got Madden's development slow, quick, normal, superstar. Beaches is a slow development. When he gets his, he's gonna get hit, bro. He's gonna get hit, bro. I'm telling you. Because if you look, like Beaches is good, but like I don't know what takes him so long to adapt to like he'll run.
Yeah.
And like when you know he's supposed to pass, but he'll just run again. Like You could clearly see. All right, for example, a guy could be in special team. He ain't run the ball still. Sometimes he's just a slow development. He's gonna take a little time, but give him 2 seasons. He'll make playoffs. He'll make playoffs clearly.
I don't know. I think Fox is building his team right now, and his team is already making the playoffs.
That's the thing. I don't see Beaches winning the division or Jay winning the division, or I don't care who winning the division.
But with Dez,
I see the South winning 3, bringing in 3. I see South bringing in 3.
But with Dez, what I'm saying is with Dez and Bill in the AFC North, there's only one spot for somebody else.
It is, and that's the thing. I feel Dez is he's an up and down. I feel the AFC North is very up and downy. Like, I feel like Bill could beat the best user, but then go out and lose a bum game because he's that inconsistent. So trust me, it's gonna even itself out.
All the time, every season, I guarantee you, they're gonna have their 4 division winners in, and another one from the AFC North, and another one from the AFC East.
I don't know because I think when Spivey returns, that Jags user is going to have to. I don't know because they get 4 easy wins a year.
I don't honestly. When Spivey returns, I don't see the Jags winning more than 7 or 8 games a season, bro. Because I don't no disrespect. I don't really see him as like with a team like the Jags. You would think he's clearing out 12, 13 wins a game. Nah, he's barely getting there. He's scrapping, and he's scrapping for wins he don't even need to be scrapping for. So I feel that's gonna go down real soon.
It wasn't this season, but it was last season. I gave that boy one of those L's too. So you're honestly right.
So wait, G, I got a question that everybody want to hear, right? When is them Bucks going back to the promised land of the playoffs?
In real life or in Madden? Because they looking about the same in both leagues.
Nah, you know what's crazy? In real life, I love Winston to death, but he gotta go. He got to go. Winston is my boy, man. I like Winston.
I wanted them to draft Winston, but Winston is one of those quarterbacks that you always want to force a pass. Until we get the right quarterback coach in here, he's not going to.
I don't think it's the quarterback. I think honestly it's that off of the constant changes with that line, the inconsistent runs, because you guys aren't really playing Dougie.
But he was suspended. But also our head coach have to stop calling plays. He cannot be the offensive coordinator. It doesn't work.
I like Dougie. I like Dougie and Winston. Winston, my boy. Winston got that walk. He just like, man, I don't care about nothing. I just want to play football, man.
So my question is to Ben. What's going on with that Golden Stress guy, yo?
My boy's golden arm is good.
What's going on?
Oh, he took it to Blue Mountain State. Golden arm.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. You know, you got the haters in the chat, the regular usuals.
Yeah.
Oh, I admit Dak not good on the Browns. You know, the people who prey on other people downfall. You know, they best thing is to see somebody else failing. You know what I mean? So you got those try to troll. When that happens, I just leave. But honestly, it's like anything. They like best friends on and off the court. Is something they just got chemistry, and we already seen how the Cowboys is without a quarterback. We went 4-12 without a quarterback.
Yep.
The Romo got hurt, so we just lost 3 games without a running back. It's a system we got set in place. We'll run, play action. You know, 5 yards here, 10 yards here.
Yeah.
You don't have Zeke.
Wait. Did you just say you don't have a running back?
No, we have a running back. We don't have Ezekiel Elliott.
That's a big difference. Wait. He just said NFL history.
Wait. Have some respect for LT, man.
Yo, LT, like they say, can't even hold my boy.
Have respect for image.
We had a conversation earlier. Ike was talking and Phil was talking. They're like, pound for pound, the best running back is Barry Sanders. I did not say Emmitt Smith was better than that man. I said stats say otherwise.
Barry Sanders did it with no offensive line, no wide receivers, and no quarterback. So
That's not true. That's not true.
lied.
That's not true.
You just
That's not true.
lied.
See, that's not true. Everybody forget who the man Herman Moore was. Everybody quick to
Herman Moore
forget
was
who.
nice. Herman Moore was
Everybody
nice.
quick to
But
This
if
forget
you
who
is
that
about to
man
get
was.
real
If
good.
you have no offensive line, you can't throw the ball, so you're running it.
That's not. But
So that's why you take away the wide receiver.
But like that's the thing. Herman Moore was still a high. Man,
Yes, he was. He was nice.
But anyway, I ain't here for. I'm here for these Bucks, man. But I like my boy
Wait,
Winston.
hold on, Farrell.
Wait a minute.
Because y'all not just gonna down my boy Emmett and just leave the topic like that. I never seen Emmett play. I never
Emmett
seen him
was
play.
nice. I just said, what about Emmett?
He's on the Cowboys and he's the NFL rushing leader in history. That's insane. That's like the most points ever in the NBA. How can you top that? There's no topping Emmett. Barry Sanders could break through 3 tackles, but he retired early.
Actually, both the all 8 of them was on the Cowboys.
Somebody said you better mention Walter Payton.
Yeah. Walter Payton was nice too on the Bears.
Barry Sanders almost broke Walter Payton's record, but he decided to retire early.
But none of them have the ultimate record though. Which I don't understand how they
But how much do you think stats mean with what you see now?
That's my thing, Kai. I definitely want to touch like on that. Stats is not everything. I'm basing it on stats from my perspective because I have never seen a running back play.
I'm about to say, like, you about to base it on stats. Like, you saying, like,
No,
you about to,
I would never do that because that makes.
I'm about to say, like, basically, you about to be like, yo, Calvin Johnson, like, trashes in some of the wide receivers, like, Chad Ochocinco or some shit. Like, yo.
Nah, but what I am saying is Calvin Johnson never gonna go down as a top 5, maybe not a top 10 in history because of his short career.
But what he
At that
have?
same extent,
You can't tell me Calvin is better than T.O. or Randy because.
But wait, Ben. In that short extent, Calvin Johnson, his numbers speak otherwise also. Like Calvin numbers speak real well.
They're actually in talks right now trying to bring Calvin out of retirement.
I heard.
Calvin said he don't want to play for the Lions no more. He already said he don't want to play for the Lions no more.
No, not for the Lions. It's actually the Steelers, the Ravens.
Well, I heard Antonio.
What I'm saying is that place. If
He already said he's not coming back.
Oh, he said he's not coming back?
Well, that's because he would be under the rights of the Lions first, right?
Like, if we gonna base it off of a player,
Anyway, so if he come back, we still have rights to him.
Right. Okay.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel Randy Moss got the respect he deserves?
No. That man is the GOAT. In my eyes, that's the best receiver. That man is the best receiver to ever touch that football. In my eyes, that man.
Now,
Has he been put in the Hall of Fame yet?
Nope, he not.
I think this is the first year he could go to the Hall of Fame.
But
it's the first year eligible.
that's gonna be nice. Him, Ray Lewis, and a couple.
They're snubbing him.
My thing
They're
is,
snubbing him.
If he's not in the Hall of Fame this year, then they doing him dirty because he did what
Well, they did the same to.
That's the thing. They don't want to put him and T.O. and Chad Johnson on. They felt like they're too
because
cocky.
of their mouths.
They're not.
Mouths.
Yeah, they're not the sit back.
They were some good receivers, just like Keyshawn Johnson. Good
Man.
receivers. They
don't belong in the Hall of Fame anyway.
Hold on. Michael Irvin,
tripping.
Shit, but like, yo, Michael Irvin got in that bitch. Like, why can't
Michael Irvin was that bull. Michael Irvin was that bull, man. He was a bully. I ain't gonna.
But do y'all realize if you throw the ball to any quarterback, throw a ball to receiver, he jump up to get it. What y'all say?
The whole entire Cowboys team was fucking bullies.
So
I've been telling people this for a while. Moss, in my eyes, he the best receiver to ever do it. But I don't care if people say Jerry Rice, this and that. Moss was the best receiver to ever.
He got trained by Chris Carter.
So just because you get trained, don't mean you can't be better than people.
I'm not saying that, but I'm not gonna say he was better than Jerry Rice or even Michael Irvin or even Dion.
Honestly, Randy Moss, like the things Randy Moss done and the thing he still, in my opinion, he'll still be a top receiver in today's era.
You know what hurts? You know what hurts people?
Like, yo, that boy Jerry Rice was like 44. Like, yo, I'm still out here catching balls.
And,
Like,
and it's crazy. And it's crazy. Jared Rice even admitted to using stickum before it was even allowed. That's what people overlook. And Randy Moss don't use that. Randy Moss straight catch with his hands.
All right, what about Dion? Dion played offense and defense.
Dion, I never honestly, I haven't even thought of Dion. But from what I watched on defense, Dion he's a savage. He's a savage.
I watched highlights. Dion had that nice.
Comcast go to real life. Like, yo, like, what happened? Like, yo,
Well, I like this topic. Go ahead.
Dion had that good change of direction speed from the highlights I seen. He could make a cut and be right with you, like he knew where he was going. Like, I don't know how his speed was necessarily running downfield, but I know on cuts he had great change of direction speed.
So I mean, how do you look at players like? First of all, what happens if and I know they might say he might easily make it in. Something telling me Ray Lewis ain't making it in this year. Now, I know it may be.
Ray Lewis
was the best linebacker.
Now listen, I understand that, but something telling me he not gonna make it in this year, yo. Something.
Any player, and I'm not trying to pull a race card, but any player that's black, that's a vocal leader, they don't like to put them in the Hall of Fame.
But the thing about it, Ray Lewis didn't get vocal really until this Colin Kaepernick situation.
No.
Listen. Ray Lewis was like vocal. He was like, Ray Lewis got humbled after that murder charge. Like, he became a little humble.
Nah, Ray Lewis was a loud man, though. Like, he was that was Ray Lewis. He had a big mouth, like his whole career, not in a negative way, but he was the leader of his team in that way.
If y'all think about it, look at all the black coaches in the NFL that got trained by like Tony Dungy and Herm Members got trained by Tony Dungy too. But a lot of them never got to see head coaching positions, or if they did see head coaching positions, there was 2 and done and out, or 1 and done and out. Look at Dennis Green. Dennis Green was a great coach, but had garbage teams. That man deserved to still be a coach if he wouldn't have died.
Man, what needs to happen is you Jackson to get him right up to them Browns.
So what happens to players like?
Got 2 Super Bowl appearances. Like, yo, what you mean?
So what happens to players like Big Ben?
I'll be right back, guys.
What happens to players like Big Ben or any of them? Because Big Ben,
honestly, Big Ben is a Hall of Fame. Big Ben is an easy Hall of Fame, but Big Ben is like, you can really see he sucked. He sucked. Now he sucked.
Do you really think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yeah,
though?
easily.
You think so?
Easily.
So what about
Ben,
Eli?
It depends also, I think they have a certain amount of people they retire. I mean, a certain amount of people they put in the Hall of Fame at once, right?
Yeah. I forgot how many.
Yeah, that's probably, it depends, I guess, like, just say Brady, Rodgers, or the Ben retire at the same time, then Ben ain't going in no Hall of Fame.
Yo, I got you. Like, y'all want to talk about Hall of Fame linebackers? Like, what happened to my bald head white man? Yo, Brian
Urlacher?
Yo, he in there, bro. He got inducted.
You think?
He got inducted last year or the year before, actually. One of these last recent years where he just got abducted, bro. Like, he literally just got there.
Bro, Sean Lee better than him.
My white bald head, yo, you shut up.
Sean Lee, the best linebacker in the game of football.
Yo, but you know what's crazy? Like, it's crazy how Sean Lee Sean Lee literally is the Cowboys joystick, bro.
I talk to a Cowboys fan.
When he's not on the floor, bro, the quarterbacks look lost, the line look lost, the linebacker, everybody look lost, bro. Like, I don't know, everybody on that team looks lost, Sean Lee, bro.
I looked at that team yesterday, the Steelers. And I probably go ahead.
Get resilient. Tell him stop getting injured. Like,
no, but he can't help that. But I think that the most, after looking at Shazier when Shazier was injured, and after looking at when
yesterday,
the middle linebacker might be the most important position in a defense. That's just my thing after observing.
That's because they the signal callers.
Like,
I'm so mad the Steelers is even that good. I didn't think
no, they're not.
necessarily Fox.
They're not.
Necessarily Fox.
Mainly it's the middle linebacker.
That's not true.
So who's
it's a couple teams who don't have it. There's a couple teams.
A lot of teams. So not every team has a.
Our team don't have a play caller, bro. We go off Mike. We go off Mike from our defensive coordinator, bro.
Oh,
we
okay.
don't go off linebackers. Remember, we don't have a line. We don't really have a linebackers.
That's why they be fucking letting out. Don't touch that nigga Clay.
Nah, Clay. I think Clay on his last limp with us, bro. He can't even stay on the field no more. So
that's because look, he was doing fine that little linebacker. Y'all team wanna be stupid, niggas ass back at outside linebacker.
NFL good this shit. I'm not gonna lie. NFL's good.
NFL defenses now, for some reason, are getting better. But the quarterbacks, I mean, there's very few quarterbacks out here. Russell Wilson, I didn't know how much of an effort he put in for that team.
I've been saying this, but when I say it, I don't agree. I've been told y'all Wilson can play him some football, bro. He can play him some football, bro. No matter how
I didn't know his stats was like that. What he said?
He said, Chris said to Ike and Dama, my thing is, if you use YouTube plays, whatever, it shows lack of skill.
Well, let me be honest. I don't
switch up your play call, so I
don't think that
I don't have to rely on one play to win.
All right. Well, let's address that. Well, first thing is I don't think that Ike uses YouTube. Realistically speaking, I don't think he does. Yeah, I don't think he. No, I think it was I don't think he.
Actually built. He built his team. The defense. They're 99 blocks.
Yeah, I don't think he realistically.
So wait, Ben, I got a question for you, bro. Two questions actually. As of right now, are you still picking Cam over Wilson? Right now in the NFL, right now.
Facts.
No,
I'm not.
Really?
Well, Wilson, you clearly seen Wilson take over that football game, bro.
I'm not saying Cam IQ is better or whatever, but he just have the intangibles to always be better than Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I agree.
I would take him over almost any QB in the league. Just the fact that he's 6'6", 260.
So does that go with? But so back to the old debate of Brady versus.
Hold on, before you go back to that, but like, yo, you wouldn't take the quarterback named Russell Wilson who died just like, his O-line is complete trash. Like, yo, then he be looking like
Fox, I've been down this road with Ben already, but we was in a call when they actually going back and forth, bro.
I'm not saying Russell Wilson is not a better quarterback as far as throwing and smarts.
He is the Barry Sanders of the quarterback business. The man dodging like, yo, 20 sacks in the back, yo, then he somehow still make a throw and he go for a touchdown.
But how good is the Seattle defense now? I know they got a lot. I haven't watched them. Are they?
Yo, bro, they're banged up, bro. They're banged up, bro. That's a banged up defense.
They banged up defense. But y'all still make them look good.
D-Mac said I'd rather do me and learn the game myself.
I don't think that
people scheme just play ball.
I don't think that he used YouTube.
The game yourself is if you're stealing plays from other people. There is no other way. You either YouTube.
I know, Ben. Yo, Ben. My next question to you is: do you think Packers get in?
Ooh,
playoffs?
No.
Yeah, because it's a tough one. I think we do honestly, because honestly. No. We got the Browns next.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Hundley is not beating the Browns. I'm gonna tell you why.
The Browns defense
Hundley played the Ravens.
That, but the Browns can't score.
Hundley played the Ravens. Hundley played the Ravens. The Ravens have a good defense. The Browns have a better defense than the Ravens. Believe it or not.
But if you notice, like what I've noticed about Hundley actually looks comfy now. He looks really comfortable now. Even though he's not really consistent,
from what game? From what one game?
Hold on. Did you just say Isaac can score? Like that man is dropping like 21 points?
Bro, I think honestly, I'm speaking. I think we beat the Browns by like 7 to 10 points.
No.
And Rodgers come back versus Carolina, and he come back and
Josh Gordon is going to toast your defense.
But just watch what I'm saying. We beat Browns by 7 or 10 points. Rodgers comes back. And we broke Carolina out that water. And we finished our last game.
That's already know you're not gonna make Y'all about to keep Rodgers in his whole career.
Yo, y'all don't end that man's career. Y'all gonna really
bro, he's healthy, bro. He could have went last week.
He's not. Yo, no, he's not. That's why he's not clear,
he said it. He even said, he said, they would have let. I could have went last week. He's ready, bro.
Of course, he's gonna say. Of course he
Bro,
does.
Rodgers is healthy, bro. Rodgers is healthy, bro. He's healthy, bro. I believe he's healthy. Rodgers wouldn't do that. He's healthy, bro. I think he's healthy.
He wouldn't do it. He always rushes himself
remember when you
back.
believe that the team would be good without Rodgers? Like, yeah, remember when you believed in that shit? Like, yeah, this time,
Bro, either way, honestly, I feel like people are playing for their jobs, so they're gonna play. People are playing for their jobs.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The future.
I'm saying people are playing for their jobs. That's why Rodgers coming back. People are playing for their jobs in Green Bay, and it's obvious. It's really obvious right now.
So what y'all think about Kirk Cousins?
Matter though. Any of these teams that get in, they losing in the first round. I don't care if it's Rodgers
I think the Eagles lose the first round.
That's not true, man. That's not true. If Rodgers get it, we going back to conference, bro.
The only person that beaten in the playoffs is St. Louis. Only person they're gonna have a box probably.
Ben, stop. You see, he in that Green Bay delusional shit.
Bro, that's the wait. Hold on. Y'all gotta realize if Rodgers get in the playoffs, Rodgers is not Rodgers, bro.
Sarah, realistically, y'all want to see the Vikings again in the playoffs, bro?
Yeah, I do. Cause I still
come on.
Fox is my witness. Vikings can't beat Green Bay. They can't beat us, bro. I don't understand what Vikings can't beat Green Bay, bro.
Here's what I'm telling you. You are in a position where you cannot lose one more game right now. That's what I'm saying. We come back and beat Carolina. Rodgers come back. We beat Carolina easily. Carolina, you think so?
Yeah,
yo,
and I'm only saying
I'm telling you what's happening.
Because think about it, like we're gonna be hyped, bro. Like everybody, yeah, Rodgers come back. Rodgers gonna scorch that defense, bro.
And it take one hit to ruin all of that happiness, bro.
Yeah, it does. But Rodgers is Rodgers is looking.
But he does not have an offensive line, yo. He does not have an offensive line. He doesn't have an offensive line.
I want you to understand that any quarterback that loves their team and they really or any player that really wants to play will say that they're healthy
exactly.
and they come back and then they'll
bro,
get
listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling y'all this right now. If we get into the playoffs, Vikings don't want. Everybody and their mother know Vikings. Vikings, honestly, in my opinion, Vikings is the weakest team in the NFC North. They just. I'm only saying that because they can't beat nobody in the NFC North, bro. No.
Right now,
no, listen. No. If Fox knows. Fox knows. With a healthy Lions team, the Vikings is the third best in that division, clearly.
So he trying to call you the second best?
Huh?
He trying to call the Lions the second best.
Like, I feel like a healthy Lions team, honestly, I feel like a healthy Lions team, they're up there with Green Bay, bro.
2017, 2018, bro.
And I'm telling you like it is, a healthy Lions team always gives Green Bay a fight to the last possession, bro.
A healthy Green Bay team this year is not beating the Vikings right now,
That's not true. That's not true, bro. You're not telling me that. You're not, because Lions can't beat Green Bay, bro. I can't deny his logic when we were.
Bro, Lions can't beat Green Bay, bro. I got it. I said Lions. Vikings can't beat Green Bay, bro. They struggle. They beat us. They beat us. Yeah, they beat us without our best quarterback.
Then they hurt Rodgers and beat y'all,
bro. But if you notice, Rodgers always get taken down like a good 8-9 times by Vikings, bro. But they can't beat us, bro.
You think he could take those same hits he was taking with that old line?
Rodgers is fine, bro. Rodgers is fine, bro.
That's yo. I'm telling you saying he's fine. What I'm saying is
he in the delusional state. Like, he just said a healthy Lions is like, up there with Green Bay. Like,
I wonder why I tell you that, because Green Lions always give Green Bay a fight to the last possession. It just always happens that way. It always does. It always does. And then Matthew bum-ass Stafford always throw a game-winning pick or some bullshit. That's just how it goes.
If that was the case, like, you wouldn't got that, like, long-ass, like, Hail Mary.
Yeah, it always comes down.
What they comment?
They said, who y'all think making playoffs in crew and who better, Dez or Bill?
Okay, so in my opinion, Bill is the better user. Dez has the better team. But when they go head to head, their usering by scale ain't really that bad. Ain't really that far apart. So Dez probably would win. But who making the playoffs? The playoff picture about set now.
They both making the playoffs.
Honestly, I feel I don't want to sound I feel Bill demonstrated a better game plan. But Ike, from what I've seen, I played Ike and I played Bill.
Dez.
Oh, Dez. Yeah, from what I played Dez, I played Dez in Blitz. When I played Bill in Blitz, they Ike. I keep saying Ike. Dez without, I feel like Dez without certain players isn't up to par with Bill. Like he isn't up to par. But
be honest, don't like front.
Yeah,
like play for play, down for down. I feel like Bill will beat him 3 times out of 4, 3 out of 4.
Boy, that man is weak without a good team, and Kai better agree with me because I know he do it.
Well, listen, I think, I don't.
Just look at it this way. He said last year he didn't do that good because he didn't have a chance to build his team, right? Now he got to build his team. He good. And Blitz, he had the Falcons, went to the conference championship or the division, who lost to me, and he had a good team. Now this year, he ain't doing the same because he traded Madden's players. He's trash without a good team. Period. Like, there's no really other way to put it. I hate that people compare it because Bill is, like, got him by so. Bill is a way better Madden player than him. Like, he's a way better Madden player. He's like, there's not even a comparison. Like, just say they played and one of them had Lions and the other one had Jets or something like that. Bill will murk him.
Yeah, I don't.
From how I'm seeing things right now, the Bengals users, he went out, he spent his money on his team, he built his team to how he likes it, and right now
he spent more than money, yo. He spent more than money.
He's been in the league. Oh no, yo, let me finish. Like the Steelers built his team like how he wanted, and the Bengals swept him. He swept him. And right now, like I feel like the Bengals gonna win the division because we gonna stop him.
Yeah,
right
I think
he might have the division. I think he beat. You say swept Bill, right?
Yeah, I think
I feel Bill got the same problem as me. He don't know if he a running team. He had a clutch. He had a standstill. His defense is gonna be there, but he feel like his same thing as me. Like,
Bill's problem is he don't know how to adjust.
Yeah,
Bill's offense is complicated, but when it get like stopped in the playoffs, he don't know how to switch it up. He's have a hard time adjusting. I noticed that. That's his biggest issue. He has an adjustment problem.
Adjust. Get your game better on defense. Get your game better on offense. That's why me and Ben always have the games. Like, man, make me adjust. Like, I can't sit in the same shit.
We adjust and it goes like that. But when you have, like, Bill has a huge adjustment problem. Like, he's in his 3-4 bag, running around with his middle linebacker or whatever the case is, shotgun close on the offense. But after his scheme is done, there's really nothing else for him to do. Like, once Fox came out and ran on him, it was like, all right, well, now I'm going to just see whatever I got to do to stop it, which opens up the pass game. If you don't know how to adjust, you're never going to be able to get that far. And I think that's the only problem.
That's what I always told Bill. I always tell Bill, yo, you got to, it's like you just, even if it don't work, you got to try something that don't work. In Madden, if something don't work, if Fox is running, you come out of cover 4. That cover 4 not gonna stop. He's not gonna switch it. So I always tell you always gotta switch it up. Even if it don't work, a different play. If you know a play don't work, don't do it no more. Switch up to a new play. Even if that play don't work.
So
shout out to the Browns too, because Browns got 3 wins this year.
My boy,
we happy for you, bro.
Thanks.
We happy for you, Browns. You got 3 wins, boy. Way to fight.
Wait, but you did break a record though. You are the only person, and crew been running since 12. The only person to go 0-16 who played all 16 games.
Oh, my boy picking the pieces up. He about to come back. Next about to be 16-0 a couple seasons.
Yeah.
He said Ben think I'm trash. My bad, Consuela.
Oh.
Yo, Dez, I got no beef with you, bro. You did a number on me in 2017. I don't got no beef. 2018, I got you, and that's just that. Like, you beat me up 2017, 2018. I mean, I got no problem with your game. I don't think like you're great. I don't think you're the user that people make you out to be. And that's all I'm saying. I don't think you're a trash user. I should have never said that. That was my fault. But I don't think you're the number one or number two user. You can win the Super Bowl. You're capable of that and all that. But consistently, I don't think you that user that everybody think you are. That's all.
All right, go ahead, Fox. Give me Fox a word.
Dez is a good franchise player. That's all I forget.
He is. I give him that. Get a team where he win. Like, but it's like, I mean, with the stuff I say, it don't mean that it's staying. Like, I haven't won a playoff game this year in crew. And it is what it is in the playoffs. I'll be choking.
So have you seen a player yet that has separated himself from the league? Because last year I thought it was Jay. I thought it was Jay last year, but this year, like...
Last year, Jay definitely separated himself. He definitely was honestly better than everybody. Well, when Fox left, he was better than everybody consistently because he wasn't better than Fox consistently last year. Right. Fox had that power thing and he couldn't go to Super Bowl. But I don't think Fox left, he was better than everybody.
I was that nigga Tipton rank. Like last year, all that nigga ran the ball. Like I was the only one with the D line out there with good block shit.
Yeah. Like,
so how many years you been playing Madden, Fox? With the 7, 8?
Yeah, what?
How many years you been playing Madden? 7, 8?
I've been in franchise. I've been playing in franchise. I've been playing franchise since the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Which is Madden 11. That's when Madden 11. That's when Madden online franchise began.
I've been playing Madden since I was. I think my first Madden was 01. I played since I was like 8 years old. I'm never gonna lie.
Nah, I ain't worried about all the way back then. I mean, I played back then, but my main point started when I started playing online. That's why I'm so good at franchise now. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. You gotta really be a good GM in that franchise. And that shit is hard. I ain't gonna lie. I can't.
Man, that XP kills me. I don't know how to use it. Some people stack their teams.
I'll be the first one. I suck at grooming. Like, and one league I got Lonnie Ballantyne. 6'3", 93 speed. Like, it's so easy to build him up. He went a 1 overall in 2 seasons. Like, I don't know, sir. I'm the worst builder ever.
You better get your stats up, big fella. I just took back Defensive Player of the Year award.
Man, it's crazy. Like,
but most of that is.
This year though is haven't been no one to separate themselves though. Like I don't think no one is the best user and that's that.
My rookie about to get all this XP.
Man, I'll be the first to admit. But I can't do a damn thing, man.
Well, I'm lucky that my passing game is working this Madden because a lot of people are really struggling with passing like badly this Madden. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people really struggling with it.
I'm gonna just turn up in the playoffs, especially since my XP about to blow. My D-line about to be back to normal.
Well, what I can say is, this Cowboys user, you struggling now, my brother. It gets worse next year when I'm actually could get some more room for more.
He really like he came in, he beat y'all too. He in his bag, bro. In his bag. Nah, I don't think he's a bad user though. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think he's a bad user.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played me up.
Like, I was wondering why my D tackle wasn't locked still.
He still got Zeke. He still got all them.
Yeah, he's still only person don't got that. He got Zeke. He got Julio. He got Dez.
Man, you making it without that, man. I don't know how you do it.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, no wonder my niggas wasn't block shit. Like, you got 99 everything else. That's Martin.
What y'all think about Chris as a user? Is he?
I think he the most improved user out of everybody in crew.
Because I will say this. My years in here, he's been playing. Last year he won the division almost every year, and then this year either he winning or he close to winning, but it never seemed like the name top user gets put to his. He's one of those very few users who mixes up his plays and still wins. I'll put it that way.
That's actually a good point. He never get put on with the top users. I think he actually, in this matter, I think he pretty good, honestly, if you ask me. I think he's way better than, like, he got way better, way better. He definitely do mix all his plays up. I don't know why he never got really put on with the top users. I think it's because he don't win the games he's supposed to win. Like, he swept me last season and then he just let Tad beat his ass. Like, you can't do that.
Man, Tad has went all the way down. I mean, Tad has went from... Tad was okay last year, and I don't know what.
That boy, the disappointment of the year, that boy was fucking hot mess to you. Like, yo, I was like, yo, like, you about to bust his ass?
But Chris feel the way I do. Like, we both got our favorite players on our team. Like, Dak on the Lions, he got Wentz on the Bears, and we just having fun with it. Like, we don't care what happened. We just, fuck with our quarterback. We got the player we wanted. But I think he gives me tough games. So I can't speak for nobody, but he gives me good games.
One thing I want to know is, where does this Consuelo stuff come from? I haven't looked it up yet. I'm trying to figure out what
Farrell said my name not Ben, and Dez came out of nowhere with Consuelo. Like, he trying to ask me to be his Spanish maid or something. I don't know. He's saying some wild shit. I don't even know where that came from.
Wait a minute. Is that what it actually means?
It means, when I looked it up, it said maid / Virgin Mary or some crazy shit like that. I don't even know where he got it from, like where he started saying
a Hispanic maid who appears in several. Consuela is a character from Family Guy.
Family Guy. That's what Reese told me.
But I don't watch that, so I mean,
Consuela, yo, I hope they ain't calling you that woman. Like, yo.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, y'all think who y'all?
What you said?
Who y'all think is better? Like, this is a dead serious question. GYWU, Beaches, Tad, Yuri. Are they your bottom users? Like, where do y'all place them at as far as the users?
Okay, Beaches. Let me commend Beaches and GY for working with the same team, because they aren't easy teams. At least Baltimore has a defense. They aren't the same team. For Beaches though, Beaches has a difficult. Well, I guess all of them really have a difficult division. For Yuri starts off fast, but I'm gonna just simply go with GY. I think GY is the better. GY is the only one out the few, the ones that you named, that actually mixes up his plays and actually plays well. So I'm gonna go with GY on that one. Where's
GY plays
I don't know. I mean, you think Beaches is better than? Who you going with?
Beaches? Wait, we talking about?
Is Beaches, Yuri, GY, and I forgot the other person he said.
So like, irrelevant Beaches
and Tad.
Yo, Tad is worse of all of them. Like, so we gonna stop. We gonna do Beaches is one of them in the playoffs every year. Not every year, my bad. He barely made the playoffs. He made the playoffs 1 year, and that's because Davis suspended. Like, yo, he wouldn't have made it. Anyway. Like I say, hey, right. And GWI is better than all three of them.
Yeah, I think Tad has the Chiefs. I'm not sure how good the Chiefs defense is on here, but in real life it's good. So.
Yo, when the league began, the Chiefs defense was lit.
Well, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
He's not. If you can't win in the regular season, you're not good. The regular season where all the bullshit happens. You should be able to win. That's what all the bullshit happens.
What I think is this though, as far as I'm gonna just be honest, like how I feel about it. Starting with Beaches, he'll lose, and every game that he loses, he's like, oh, I lost, but this is how you stop this. Like, I lost the fight, but I should have made him pass. He can't pass. But how many times you gonna say that before you actually start beating? You know what I'm saying? And with GY, it's always injuries. How many times you gonna say that before you start winning? Like, that's what it comes down to. You can't say these things. Like, they got bad teams. Don't get me wrong, they have bad teams. But it's only so much you can keep saying. I mean, for people, like, at one point it's gonna be put up or shut up. I mean, you gotta really do what you gotta do.
But GY confuses me.
They gave him Aaron Donald, then you gave him that rookie DN, then you, like, yo, he already had another rookie DN. Like, yo, that's just how they mad. Like, yo, why this man got both of the rookie DNs? Like, yo, like, I could have had at least one of them. Like, damn. But no, anyway,
GY.
If he's really that worried about injuries, he can just do say injuries up. That's what XP.
That's what I used the first year of XP on. Was that? I was determined to do that. But no, GY confuses me because he beats the top users. But then when he go down to play, it's like he plays to the level of he beat Bill. He plays to the level of the opposing.
What gets to him is he's more concerned is if his opponent is cheating or not, or if his opponent is on YouTube or not. It takes away from the way he plays. If you feel like somebody on YouTube, so what? You gotta try to stop it. Like, it don't, like, a lot of people play when he loses, be like, alright, this dude definitely went on YouTube, or this dude stole my playbook. It's not like, you can't go to the other person's house and take the game from them. There's nothing you can do about it. You gotta play.
Right.
I just don't want to see the same users like the players. You don't know. Swag makes it, Ike make it, I make it.
It's gonna be that way because it's a difference between users. This league doesn't really have.
And you know, Bears maybe he gonna flirt with the spot every year. Cowboys, if he stay gonna flirt with the spot every year. Mo gonna flirt with the spot every year. And that's about it. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be a constant
it's gonna be that way though, because there's the really good users, and then there's the bad users. There isn't any users that you look at and be like, alright, he good, but he not great. The divisions to me are set up perfectly. Like, you know, I'm waiting to see Brown's peak. I hope he has it this year. When he can finally start getting used to the game, because he'll get tired of losing. Once he learn how to win, he'll be good. So
like, I feel like the AFC got so many teams that can make the playoffs from the Ravens, Chargers, Patriots, Bills, Bengals, Steelers, Jags, Titans.
See, my downfall gonna be
every year.
My downfall gonna be, like, you know, I mean, when I play Bill and them, I play to prove something rather than just playing my game. The problem is my passing games work, but what happens is if I'm scoring and I'm only getting a field goal and I only took 30 seconds off the clock, That gives them I'm running the ball. That gives them time to go down and score their 7th. But once people start, you know, running up the score and all that, I try to start playing catch up, and I don't play right until the 4th quarter. You know, and I mean that's my downfall at least, but you know, I mean, it happens.
So, like, before like GYW taught me to do this, he said, just go through the teams real quick and say if they top tier, mid tier, or low tier.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go through real quick. I want him to check on say, hold on. Ravens.
Ooh. low tier. I don't. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't. I mean, my mindset's gonna forever be that I'm a top user. I mean, that's just the mindset. But I mean, the truth of the matter is, when I play top users, I play well. But when I play, I mean, I make a lot of errors in the game. But when I have pressure on me, I usually can, react well. But for the most part, I mean, it's hard sometimes. And in my division, in my case, one thing that kills me is a good defensive line, because I pass. I do the play action, fake, and go deep. That's my game. So yeah, I mean, at least in my division, until proved otherwise, I think I'm a little bit worse than last year. Last year I had a passing game, but
I think first off, I think you need to start calling your own plays. That's number one. You need to get 3 plays on that screen and pick which one you want instead of picking a play in the order board. It don't make no sense to me.
What happened was though, I wasn't picking enough runs, and I was picking the same play over and over. So to adjust to the play call rule that we have, I was like, all right, let me just try this out. The Ravens playbook is really too conservative for my offense in all actuality, but I still use it. There's not enough deep throws and all that, and I have to change that. But it is what it is.
Matter of fact, let's do it this way. I like it better this way. For all the users that I go to, let's rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the highest.
Alright.
Of course.
Ravens.
6.
I agree with a 6. But Bengals.
7.
I give the Bengals a 8.
Okay.
8.
I ain't gonna hate that bad. Dolphins.
Shit, he belong fishing.
I think D-Mac posted that picture
I like
because
Bo at 5. I like Bo at 5.
That's fair enough.
Bills.
10. With the team that he's had, Fox done really well.
I go at 9, 8, 9.
I was gonna say 9 too.
He got a ring, so it is what it is.
Bucks.
G-Wa, you my boy, you belong fishing though. 5, 6.
I give you give him a 5.
I give it a 6.
Colts.
0.
Shit, he belong fishing. 4.
0, 1, 1.
I give Colts. I put him at a 4. I don't think I'm gonna go lower than a 4. 4. Browns.
My boy, yo, you belong fishing on the boat, big fella, yo.
He's gotten better. If this is his first year,
He's not a 0.
Yo, nah, my boy belong fishing. I ain't gonna hold you. He get a 3, bro.
Give him a 3.
He get a 3, solid. Cause he plays 3 wins.
Steelers.
ooh,
I give him 7.
you have to give him a 7. Yeah.
I don't know. I gave Dez an 8 though. Like,
But you gotta, with Dez sweeping him, you gotta,
nah, I'm gonna give Bill an 8. I'm gonna give Bill an 8. I got you.
No, he got swept. Give that nigga a 7.
I got to. There's one season I got to. Texans.
2.
Belong fishing 2 with G-Y 5.
Yeah, he do.
Well, I want to give him a 4, but I don't think he's on a level with the Browns.
He traded too many players, but so he said wow with 3. I'm shocked. I thought I would be in the negative.
Nah, yo, Browns, boy, yo, listen. You made the Hall of Fame, bro. 0-16, my brother, I got you.
What's that thing about? Beaches.
He belong with GY.
Yeah, this guy's terrible. Yeah, he set his standards too high. What'd you say?
You said who?
Beaches.
Nah, he get a 5. I give Beaches a 5. I like
That
it.
nigga
I
get
give him a
solid-
6.
That nigga get a solid
I would give him a 6,
4.
Ben, but I told you he's slow development, bro.
He said 4.
Yo, like, no, he don't even get a 4. Like, yo, he get a 3.5.
Yeah.